honey buns. Yes, I am looking rather ugly right now. And the reason why is because, well, I'm just ugly right now. I have no makeup on. My hair is a fucking mess. I am wearing some big old giant glasses. And yeah, so I wanted to do a video. Ooh, look at all this dust on my, and look, I have no nails. Look, oh my God, it's just ugly, ugly, ugly. You guys, I have been seeing some videos go around about Self-Love September, and I wanted to make a couple of comments. So first, I'll address a couple of things. Yes, I am driving. Yes, I know that people have feelings around that. But you guys, I make road trips where I'm on the road for 6 and 8 hours at a time, and this is really some of the only time that I have to make a video by myself where there's no noise and distractions and all that. So again, I apologize for this because this is really not cute, y'all. I know it is not cute. Anyway, so Self-Love September. I think I'm going to put this just for my Patreon people because this is kind of personal. So you know, Samhain is coming up, and I am personally coming up on, oh God, y'all, this angle is not even cute. I'm coming up on a time of year when this time of year is amazing and difficult at the same time. This time of year is amazing because Samhain is coming, the veil is getting thin. I feel extra super duper motherfucking witchy this time of year. And you know, I love the cool air, and I just feel magnetized and energetic, and like a lightning bolt, you know, is striking my soul. But this time of year is also a little bit emotionally unsafe for me because in the beginning of September through about New Year's Eve, I have a lot of emotional trauma around this time of year. And other kinds of trauma as well. But so I think that it's good to kind of explore that in Self-Love September and talk about a couple of ways in which that has shaped my life. So lucky you get to hear some damage. So my birthday is coming up on the 15th, next Friday. And I'm so excited, you guys. I am a big fat 42 years old, and I am so excited to have made it. And yeah, but it's a little bit, my birthday has always been a little bit triggery because, well, I have a family member who forgets my birthday every single year, and I wish that he wouldn't. But he does, and that's just kind of, you know, it's just kind of the way it is. And it kind of comes from a childhood place for me of wanting to be important and special. And I am important and special, even if someone forgets my birthday who I wish would remember it, and who really should remember it. Okay, it's my dad. So, and my dad, my relationship with my dad, that's a whole other video. So I'm not even going to go into that. Suffice it to say that relationship is a little bit strained right now. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine saying it, and I'm fine with the way it is. But this time of year is, you know, the time of year that school starts, which can be traumatic. Especially if you are the little awkward fat kid, or you're the only kid in gifted and talented in your whole school or classroom, or you're the only kid who's just, you know, I was a weird little kid, you guys. I was eccentric as fuck. We moved a lot, so I wasn't really at the same school for more than a year or two. So yeah, but also this time of year, God, especially in the last 5 years, y'all, I have had some shit going down in my personal life beginning this time of year, pretty much lasting until January. So I'm having to revisit some of that. I'm just going to say, I do not know why motherfuckers who drive on the fucking highway, you know, they want to drive in the passing lane, and when you run up on their ass and you want to go 80 and they want to go 50, like, why they won't get the fuck out of the way. I don't understand it. It makes no sense. So I'm just going to go around him on the right because he is a dick. Anyway, ooh, and the moon is nice and red right now. I love that. So, the last couple of years have been very trying because of personal issues. Many of you know I'm going through a divorce, and a lot of the worst of my trauma in my marriage started happening around this time of year. Many of you know when I lost my familiar Gracie. God, has it been 4 years ago? I think it has. When I lost Gracie, it happened, around this time of year, a few days before Halloween. And so this time of year is really full of a lot of, I hate the word trigger, but let's just say it, a lot of triggers that can kind of make me personally feel a little bit shitty about myself. I am not a person who, when I feel shitty about myself, it's rarely because of how I look. It's rarely because of how my body looks. It's rarely because of how much money I make or my education or whatever. It's never things like that, because I've worked really hard to love who I am, and I do. But the ways in which I don't practice self-love this time of year is I sometimes don't take care of myself in the ways that I should. I don't eat right or exercise as much. I don't go to yoga as much as I should. I kind of cocoon as a way to kind of salve my emotional wounds. And I think something I'm going to do differently this month, even though we're several days into September, I think something I'm going to do differently this month is maybe practice a little more self-love. Maybe I'm going to give myself more skin treatments. Maybe I'm going to try to drink more water. Maybe I'm not going to let that voice in the back of my head that says, you're not good enough, you're never going to be good enough, maybe I'm going to tell that bitch to sit her ass the fuck down. Maybe I'll say, bitch, you need to go to the Georgia Dome and take every seat in that entire stadium. Because really, who needs a voice in the back of their head saying something like, you're a shitty person? The world tells you that enough. So don't, if you're like me, and I think that most of us have something like that, none of us have a 100% healthy ego. We're just not designed that way. I mean, unless you're Donald Trump. I think his ego is rather healthy. We're not designed to feel, well, I shouldn't say that. I think we are supposed to feel good about ourselves all the time, but the world doesn't allow that, because there are human beings in this world that design ad campaigns to make us feel bad about ourselves. There are people in this world who are acidic and bitter, who don't want anybody else feeling good about themselves if they haven't worked their shit out. There are institutions that make their money making other people feel bad about themselves, whether it be how you look, or how many, what kind of car you drive, or how much education you have, or how big your house is, or, it's all about things. So, all of this ramble is to say that I would like to focus on some self-love this September, and one of the things that I intend to do is, I'm back on YouTube, and I'm back here for you Patreons, which, oh my God, thank you fucking so much for supporting me and giving me this outlet so that I can talk to you guys, because a bitch would have starved out here. Do you understand what I'm saying? A bitch would have fucking starved out here. But I think I'm gonna get back here and maybe get back into discussing some of the tough stuff behind this wall. I feel safe here on Patreon as far as, discussing with you guys personal issues. I feel safe doing witchy videos, and I feel safe, saying things that I would not feel safe saying on my public YouTube channel, at least not for the time being. There will come a time in the next few months where I'll feel more ready to be back on the other YouTube. Not on the other one, but public YouTube. And I'm still going to be posting videos there. I have a tarot tag up there right now. If you haven't participated, there's a contest and you can win some swag. So yeah. So I guess all of this rambly, jambly, crappy, rappy why am I rhyming everything like I'm the fucking white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland even rhyme? Anyway, I'm rhyming everything like a crazy person. But all of this is to say that I'm aware that I have some work to do on my ability to love myself through anything. I think I've done a pretty goddamn good job over the last few years, because y'all, oh my God, I have been through some shit. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, because we have all been through some shit. Everybody, you know, some of you guys have been through divorces, some of you guys have lost parents, some have lost children. Like, we have all gone through some junk. And you know, there were a few times in the last couple of years that I've never been a person who thought, man, I just want to fall off the earth. Like, that's not really me. But there were a few times that I was looking in the mirror going, man, I don't know what I'm going to look like if I make it out on the other side of this. Like, I don't know how I'm going to be. I don't know if this is going to break me forever. Because I'm a believer in a great many things, and one of those things is my ability to survive. Like, I have survived some shit in my life, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Like, I should have been dead about 10 times over. But in the last couple of years, there have been a couple of times where I have said, I don't know if I'm going to survive this. And that is a scary place for me to be, because I've always believed in my ability to survive. Always. So all of this is to say, we all get low, but we can all get high too. And this is me putting a little bit of I want to put a little bookmark here and say that I know that I have some work to do, and I intend to do it. So, yeah. Be looking for a video from me. I'm going to try to do it this week. I want to do a video about wands. I have wanted to do this video for a year now. I have all of my stuff gathered up because I want to show you guys some things. It will be a Patreon-only video. I'm not going to release it on my public YouTube until after my divorce is over, and hell, that could be 3 or 4 more months. Who knows? But again, I appreciate you guys supporting me. I am always going to keep special videos just for the people on Patreon. So please, you know, if there's anybody that you hear of that's looking for me or wants to see more, let them know they can find me here. You guys are amazing. I actually just made my first payment on my massive ass legal bill, thanks to all you guys. Actually, it's not my first payment, but it's the first payment on this set of my legal bill. I've already paid several $1,000s off, and this is the new round of it. Yeah, it's like that. And that's, you know, those are the moments where you're like, holy shit, you know, because you can't fuck with attorneys. They will come after you. So thank you for that. I feel really loved. I feel really supported. And I feel humbled by your belief in me. I feel humbled that some of you guys have been with me since the very beginning. I think I've been around maybe 4 years now, and some of you guys have been there since the very beginning, and I want you to know I appreciate you, and you are not forgotten. So we are only, I think, maybe 8 people away from doing a giveaway, because I said when I get 50 supporters, I'm doing a giveaway. So yeah, I will let you know when we hit our 50 supporters, and we'll do a giveaway. I'm probably going to give away a book, a couple of books, and maybe a tarot deck, and shit, I don't know. We'll see what else we can do. Anyway, I love you all, and until next time, many, many wonderful and joyous blessings to you. And yeah, thank you, honey buns. Love you much. Mean it. Bye.